Hello, it's the Coaster Craze, and today, in my newest park ranking, I'll be ranking the coasters at Seaworld Orlando, the flagship Seaworld park. So let's get started with number 5, which is Shamu Express. So this is the Zero kiddie coaster at the park, and it's a pretty solid kiddie coaster, I must say. It has a little bit of a rattle, but it gives a pretty lengthy ride for a family slash kiddie coaster, and I found it to be fairly enjoyable. Like, I wasn't flat out bored during it, so that's a very good thing. Obviously, it's not going to be some world-class coaster like some other ones on this list, but it's a fun ride and great for the families. They have an excellent kids section, so it's coming out in last place, but solid kiddie coaster. At the 4th spot, I have Journey to Atlantis, which is a Mack Rides water coaster. This is my first ever water coaster, and I was very pleased with the experience. Most of it was like a flume ride, which was really fun, amazing theming, but the coaster part was like mostly in the dark. It was pretty cool. I mean, you don't get super wet, but there's a really nice drop, that big drop right there, and overall, it's just a super fun ride and great family coaster slash thrill coaster edition, and just really like add support to their awesome lineup. Starting off the big three, I have Manta, the B&M flying coaster. So everybody agrees what the top three coasters are at SeaWorld Orlando, but the order varies. And I believe Manta is the weakest of the three. And first off, it's the shortest, and second off, I feel like it's just a tad bit repetitive. The ride is super fun. That pretzel loop is insanely intense. I grayed out on it. Super fun experience. That drop is pretty fun. Flying coasters are awesome. They're some of my favorite types of coasters. But I found that like after the pretzel loop, it was pretty much turns and like 3 inline twists. Like I love the near miss with the waterfall. I got slightly wet, which was cool. But like the inline twists are a little repetitive, and I just found it just kind of like roaming around and stuff. Like after that first inversion, it just kind of lost the essence of the ride and the uniqueness of it, and just kind of became just pretty regular, while the top two are pretty amazing. Manta is still an excellent ride, superb B&M flying coaster, my favorite flyer, but the top two are just a lot better. At the 2 spot, I have Kraken, the B&M floorless coaster, and I got to ride both the VR and regular, but I'll just be talking about the regular in this video. So, this was probably the biggest surprise, in a good way, of my Florida trip. This coaster, I came in, there was a whole lot of like B&M loopers in Florida, and I expected them all to be about the same. This one was way and far superior to the other ones. This is smooth, great intensity on the loops, but not too intense to give me a headache. Very long layout, spread out, scenic, great elements, awesome drop, fun loop, awesome hang time, great head choppers on the tunnels. There's just so much to love about this coaster. By far my favorite B&M floorless, and my favorite B&M looper anywhere. This coaster really blew my expectations, and I love it so much for that. So that's why Kraken is coming in at the 2 spot. And at the number 1 spot, of course, I have Mako, the new for 2016 B&M Hyper Coaster. So this coaster I was very hyped about because I was excited for it because I've heard it's the best coaster in Florida, and it most definitely is. I would say maybe I was the slightest bit underwhelmed with it, but it was still an outstanding ride. The airtime has an excellent floater. There's one hill that's heavily trimmed that I did not enjoy at all. I would have wished that there was a little bit of ejector and a little bit more intensity, but for what the ride was, it wasn't about intensity. It was about being graceful, large coaster, huge turns like the one right now, big airtime hills that produce great floater. That horseshoe was excellent. It's just overall a very graceful, smooth, butter smooth coaster. Like by the water, the drop is very like forceful because it's a pretty fast lift hill. So in the back especially, you really pull down the drop. Excellent drop. The turns at the end of the ride are over water and they're beautiful, really picturesque as you're just like gliding through, and I thought they were just really fun, really good hang time. So overall, this is just a super fun coaster, even though it's not the most intense. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you really enjoyed the video. Please comment down below your ranking for the SeaWorld Orlando coasters, and comment down below what SeaWorld Orlando coasters or other Florida coasters you want me to review. Stay tuned for more rankings and reviews coming soon to my channel. Please like and subscribe for more coaster content. and see you guys later from Coaster Craze. Bye.